The drive case or belt case right down here has been cleaned up as well as I can. You can't get every little bit out of here. There's too many angles, and if you do get them every bit perfect, then the first time you drive it, it's just going to be dusted with black rubber again. So here's our main shaft. The drives, the clutch drives on top of this. If we turn this over, here is the shaft that drives the transmission. When this is pressed in, and this is pressed into the bearing race, the inner race, that's your outer, this is your outer race, and this is your inner race. And you can see how the bearing, or the shaft, turns on the inner race, and the outer race stays stationary. If you've spun a bearing, or what's called spinning a bearing, in your transmission or your motor, what it means is that this inside here is locked up with the bearings, and your outside of the bearing is turning in the case, and that's what causes your extra heat and everything. If you wobble this does wobble. They wobble a little bit in every case. Okay, so if you take yours apart and you notice it's doing that, that's normal. It wobbles a little bit. That's because the bearings aren't exactly flush mounted. Your main drive gear, which your rear wheel goes right here. This is a pressed on, what's called a pressed on gear. This shaft right here it comes as one unit, but in the factory they take this gear right here and they press it onto the shaft, this shaft. Now if you want to change this, you can in the Dios. And I do have a gear like this that I have changed, gave it a try, but you have to go where they got a press about as big as a house, many ton press, to press that off. Here are your other gears, right here and here, and they're all cleaned up. And I'm going to check on this washer. It just doesn't look right to me, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. And then of course we have our rear brake right here. On the other side of the transmission shaft, you can see the black seal, which is right in here, and it was leaking a little bit on the outside right here. So I may replace that. This is your blind bearing, which this part right here rides on, right in here. You need a bearing puller to pull that out if you want to do it. But we'll look at this more tomorrow. It's getting kind of late, and I'm tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock. We're doing my regular job. And we will keep exploring more and more of this fascinating Honda RUCKUS 2003 motorcycle with 28,000 miles. And of course we have my Dio over here with water cooled 125 cc. No, I think it's 120 cc. Something like that. Anyway, it's up there. And we will rebuild all this. And I plan on opening a little shop where I work on the RUCKUS and the Dio. So this has really given me a great opportunity. The owner's given me a great opportunity to rebuild these. And then I've given the world a great opportunity as far as making videos. And I hope you like them. And we'll talk more about the gearing. I might just do that right now.